Coming to you from the great city of Omaha, Nebraska. You are listening to the Brewer and the Baker, a baseball card podcast. Here are your hosts, Midge and Dan.
Well, welcome, Dan.
Episode 22. How excited are you?
One more closer to 26, one more to that year.
Uh-huh.
You've got some stuff to add to the ton for the year.
I do.
As always. I'm the Brewer.
I'm the Baker.
And this is the Brewer and the Baker.
We are in a novel location today.
Yeah, we are set up at an actual card show at a brewery. So it's
not your brewery.
Yeah, not my brewery. It's called Wax and Drafts. It's being held monthly at Infusion Brewing out in Papillion.
La Vista, Papillion-ish area.
Yeah, I don't know where that line officially ends,
right.
If it's Harrison or Giles or something like that. But anyways, yeah, Infusion Southwest location, the only location.
So if you're hearing a whole bunch of background noise, we tried our best to kind of minimize that, but I don't know how well we're actually doing. So
yeah.
We'll find out when we go back to edit this together.
Yeah, so they do these shows, trying to do it the last Sunday of every month, and then one of the shops in town does theirs the first Sunday of every month. So now there's basically two local shows a month now, which is exciting.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it becomes a lot of the same vendors, but at the same time, they always are rotating inventory. I've talked to 2 or 3 of the guys that I normally talk to, and they got new stuff. One of them brought hockey, and they've never brought hockey before, so that's cool.
Very cool. I already bought a card.
Yeah, so you want a hobby update then?
No, not quite yet. So you want to recap the issues that we were having before?
Oh, gosh. It's been a freaking nightmare. So I think we think we figured it out thanks to Reddit. Apparently, it's probably a bitrate issue that we were having. We were plugged into my computer, which typically sets the board date and time and allows us to have buttons.
By the way, we always have plugged in.
Which, yeah, is always plugged in because it allows us to edit buttons on the fly and add stuff to basically to the soundboard at any point without having to disconnect.
But today, that seemed to be a problem for reasons.
So getting robotic distortion on the playback.
We recorded and it sounded terrible.
Sounded absolutely horrible. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to record this one, test, pull it out, test.
So I hope this sounds much better.
Yep, we're taking a chance. We've done 3 or 4 different tests after resetting the board and everything, and we think we're back to normal, but...
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
So, hobby update.
Going to be gun shy for a little bit, but...
Hobby update. So I've gone hard in the paint on the blue refractors. I'm getting a whole bunch, 2 or 3 in every week now, it seems. My binder's looking good. I'm trying to kind of fill out pages of different players. I finally filled my first 9-pocket page of Bobby. I'm working on my third 9-pocket page of Salvi.
Yeah.
I got some Vinnies coming in. Some Grinkies came in.
I think the Vinny Blues just really seem to pop for whatever reason.
They do. Now, I got a Salvi this week, and you may have seen it on our Instagram. By the way, follow us on Instagram, Brewer Baker Podcast. I posted it on Instagram. It's an encased card. It came out of Pristine from this year.
Yeah.
25 Pristine, I guess.
Yep,
the
most
most recent.
Stays encased.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was kind of my question. Should I bust it out of the case, or should I keep it in the one touch? For now, it's in the one touch.
How's it going, guys?
But, we have someone who's looking at cards.
Pick up anything that you want to take a look at. And
so we're
just recording and just sound. Yeah, just sound.
So
actually, just 4 minutes in.
Yeah.
We started our intro, but you want to pause it and.
Yeah, we're going to pause for a moment and talk to this gentleman and see if he wants to join us for a few seconds at all. I don't know. We're back.
We're back. Yeah.
He decided not to join us, which is okay.
Yeah. So sorry if you heard me rambling in the back there. I'm not sure how much it picked up, but yeah, we've got some cards set out and just just generic. I think
I got a bunch of dollar cards and one card that kind of blows everything out of the water.
I'm about the same. I think my most expensive. Well, no, I guess I got two that are higher up there, and could be pricey cards, but not like Dan's pricey card.
So, yeah, I think that's basically my update. I got a whole bunch. Oh no! Do you remember? Was it an episode ago or 2 episodes ago where I was talking about Iowa Dave?
I think it was last one.
Okay, he influenced me again.
Dang him!
Yeah, I may have talked about this last episode, but there was a set that I collected before I started collecting the 06 Bowman Heritage, which is 06 Ultra.
Okay.
And I put the base set together. It included the Lucky 13 SPs at the end of the set. It's a 250 card set. And the most common parallel is the gold medallion. The cards, by the way, look absolutely gorgeous. The gold medallions do. And the SP set, the Lucky 13s at the end, were much harder to find. They only fell like 1 gold medallion card per box. And there's 50 of them.
And
so
hobby-only product?
Hobby-only, yeah. Well, that's the only place you could find those, was in hobbies. I kind of gave up on putting together the gold medallion SP set. I got the base, right? The 1 through 200. That was easy. Because those fell 1 per pack. Like that was that was really easy to put together.
Yeah.
But he started talking to somebody who collected those cards, the gold medallions, during an episode of $10 or less, something like that.
Okay.
And it reminded me that I had this set in a binder in my basement that I hadn't opened in
a partial. And
yeah. So I was like, I got to finish it. So now that I have a little bit more experience and know what I'm doing, I can hopefully find it a little easier. I found a few of them. I actually scoured ComC and tried to find some mislabeled ones, and I found one. So
nice.
You know,
how often does that happen with ComC?
It depends on the card, like the Heritage Whites.
The whites, yeah.
With the thing that happens every once in a while. It happens with cards that are not obviously
parallel.
Yeah. So
okay.
like the base set, 1 through 200 of the gold medallions, obviously parallels, but the only thing that's different about the Lucky 13s is the silver foil becomes a gold foil. So if you don't have, if someone just sends in a gold foil, and without a silver foil to go with it, they won't know that there might be a difference. So it'll just end up in kind of the base set. So
yeah.
Yep. So I found one, made it cheap. It was good.
Awesome. Oh, awesome. Oh, I think I need another beer. No. But, yeah, so we're going to take a bit of a break here, and then we'll be coming back with the organizer of the show, talk to him for a little bit, motivations, that sort of stuff. I mean.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, what's bringing him to do this, and, sorry, looking at my dad out there talking to some guy about buying an autographed bat. So, it's fun people watching, and sorry if we get distracted a little bit.
All right. We'll be back in a moment, guys. Thanks.
All right. And we're back.
Welcome back.
So before we get into our first little interview here, we're going to, we're topic of the day. Kind of cover.
We're going to go over top 10 iconic cards in the baseball world. In our estimations,
because those are ones that you're probably going to find at most card shows. We felt it was appropriate for a card show, and
we are going to skip. I'm going to skip over the 3 big ones: the 52 Mantle, the T206 Wagner, and 33 Gowdy Ruth.
Yeah,
so I'm going to skip those because those are on everybody's list. So top 10 other than those 3.
Yep. So, all right. So we're bringing on Ryan. I think it's got you, Ryan.
Yeah, you guys got me in here.
I think so.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, looking good there.
Yep, I got you. I got waveforms there, so yeah, we're good. So Ryan, I guess, tell us what was the motivation. What brought you what's bringing you to do this?
Yeah, for sure. So, obviously, always been in the hobby a little bit as a collector. We at the brewery are really good at hosting events as well. So, kind of saw some things at card shows that I thought could be improved upon. Have it be more of an event instead of maybe herding people through the aisles. Offer a place, people to hang out, rip some packs, make some trades, not feel rushed through. So
Yeah, have kind of a social environment for
Exactly.
it versus
Yep.
versus it just being here show off showcases and
Yep.
I really like the amount of room you have between tables in the brewery room. That makes it really nice.
That's one thing that I had on my list that I wanted to do differently. I'm sure I could put more tables in this space. This isn't necessarily a money grab for us. We have the benefit of obviously owning the space. We own all of our tables, so we really want to make this about the hobby and about the community, and bring people out and hang out all day.
Yeah, so I don't think we covered how long it goes. It starts at 11, but I've seen people rolling in I've been here since 9:30, and I know with the vendors have been going around table to table since then. It's really just been kind of a hangout. I mean, there's business and stuff going on, but it's been fun to just hang out and talk cards and have beer. But it goes till 4, so
Goes till
5-hour
4,
show.
11 to 4 monthly show, the last Sunday of every month here at the brewery. This is our second time, and we're ecstatic. Obviously, we had no clue what to expect the first time around, but just seeing how our vendors and our attendees have kind of gotten behind the show. I think all of our vendors have this show circled on their calendar every month.
Yeah. There's a TCG show going on right now, too.
Yeah, right across the, few
just up
blocks
the
away.
street, and there's still plenty of TCG vendors here, too, and they're showing up. It's not like it's that show's taken away from it, so the hobby's definitely alive and well here in town, too, so.
What did you learn between show 1 and 2? I'm curious.
Show 1 and 2, a lot of great constructive criticism got brought back to me a little bit. We sent out a survey after our first show to all of our vendors. Also put some posts out on our social media sites, just asking people what they liked, what they didn't like, what we could do better. So we addressed some lighting issues that was in our main hall back there. We obviously have really tall ceilings, so lighting is going to be a little bit more of an issue as opposed to maybe a conference room or something like that. And then we did a little bit of a change of tables, and we were actually able to get up to 45 tables this time around. So biggest thing I learned is no matter how much you plan, there's going to be something that probably comes up in the middle of it.
Something changes,
Yeah, we experienced that.
Yeah.
So we are getting you after your first giveaway. How often are you doing those, and what do you have? What do you have to give away?
We run those on the hour, so we'll do our 4 giveaways throughout the day, anywhere between sealed product and then gift cards here for your bar tab as well too. So
Cool.
Nice, yeah. Did you bring anything today to?
Yeah, I've got a table set up. I kind of run around a little bit, so me and my buddy have a table. I primarily dabble in football and basketball with a little bit of baseball mixed in there when I'm feeling spicy.
Yeah, fair. I've been dabbling in a lot more football lately, so I actually brought a bunch of $2 to $10 cards today just to stuff.
Baseball's always been a tough market for me. There's so many players and prospects you got to keep up with.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you get so deep into the farm system.
Yeah.
You get so
I
many.
checked what's his name? Hunter Barco, I think he's he's like the second in Pittsburgh now, and I had a prospect auto from him, and a year ago it was $3 and it shot up to $30 now. So.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a Sam Basayo card here with me today, and I pulled in pro debut a numbered to 10 card for him. It was always pricey, but it was never like it was $50 to $80, and now it's well over a couple hundred. And
it's not crazy in baseball to not see a guy for 3 years.
No.
And in all these other sports, if you're not seeing them, then they're not ever going to make it.
Right.
You know, in baseball, yeah, they could 100% be going through that farm system as a 18, 19-year-old, and you know.
Drew Jones had a huge market when the first Bowman came out, and haven't seen him since. But he's still kind of lurking down there in the Diamondbacks system. He's still there, so we'll see when he makes his debut.
But yeah, football, you gotta get in, make a name, and stay around. Otherwise, I think a lot of it is there's just so many players not available to take over, but like
there's always a younger guy next year.
Yeah, yes, exactly. And
you know,
the younger talent is getting better and better every single year. That's like with baseball, while you're seeing a lot of 18, 19-year-olds, we're talking about potentially in the next 2 seasons having somebody, you know, almost every year break the youngest player to ever play sort of thing, or to get a hit or whatever it might be, just because that talent is coming up so young. And football, you know, a lot of the pathway is through college right now, and with that, that's kind of that buffer. But that talent coming out of college is so much higher, or at least I feel the talent coming out of college is so much higher than it was in previous.
Yeah, you're
years.
incentivized to stay longer too nowadays. Even at baseball, your top programs in baseball, those kids are making some good money now. Your
Right.
LSU's, any of your SEC programs.
Yeah, exactly. So, anything you want to?
No, I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure, again, guys, last Sunday of every month here at Infusion Brewing Company in Omaha, Nebraska. We're 6271 South 118th Street here. Come on by. Beers are always cold, and deals are always getting made here.
The beer's good. If there's no other reason to come, we're gonna look at cards and drink some beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Appreciate you guys having me on.
Thanks,
Thank
Ryan.
you. Hey,
we're back again. And if we slowly start to get a little off the rails, it's the alcohol.
It's the beer.
Yeah. Dan started with a bloody to start the day.
It was early.
Yeah, it was early.
Please excuse me.
But getting into the meat and potatoes of the show here, top 10 cards, our top 10.
Most iconic.
Most iconic. And we're not going to go through and rank them ourselves. That was something
we may do a thing like we did with the insert thing. We'll talk about that after the show.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Somehow rank those with your help.
Yep. And then, so, like we said, we're going to cut out the Gaudi, the 206,
and the
Wagner,
52 Mantle.
and the 52 Mantle. Doesn't mean that there's not another 52 maybe popping in there. I don't know. But, yeah.
So before I have my 10 and then Mitch has his 10, we're not going to – we're going to go 5 first. We're going to take a break, kind of maybe go around the show, look at the show, see if we can't find someone who wants to join us, that kind of thing. And then we'll come back and do the last 5. But while I was putting this together, I found myself thinking, God, I would really like to add a card from this set, but I can't find a singular card I would put on this list. So I'd like to list some of those sets, if that's okay.
Yeah. So something. Well, I mean, we'll obviously get examples here, but like they're iconic sets. But how do you pick the card out of an iconic set?
Right.
93 Finest.
93 Finest is obviously going to be on there.
Yeah.
I included both 97 Metal Universe and 98 Metal Universe. 97, I think, is kind of the best design for Metal Universe, but 98, in baseball at least, was where the PMGs were introduced.
Yeah,
in basketball and football, PMGs were in 97.
The 97, 98 for basketball,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And same thing with hockey.
Yeah, so, but that wasn't included in baseball until 98, so I had to put that on this list as well. I wanted to include the 23 Chrome Update Rookie Debut Patch Auto Cards.
Okay.
But in 23, which was the first year that it was introduced, there wasn't the big rookie card. The biggest name that I could find was Anthony Volpe, which at the time was big, but not now.
Yeah, now, yeah.
So I was unable to find any one card from that set that I would include on this list.
Right. And, yeah, one question I asked Dan while kind of thinking about this is how modern is too modern, and that answered my question, so.
Maybe. Possibly.
Okay.
And there's one other set that I wanted to include would be the 96 Leaf Signature Series. I don't know if many people know about this. It was a massive autograph set, 250 players included. Everything was pack pulled. Some huge names.
Yeah. How's it going?
We just had a gentleman walk up and he's looking at our cards.
Yeah. How are you doing? Good. Take your time. Yeah. No problem. And I'm back.
All right. So, wanted to do. Now that I got those out of the way, I wanted to do my list of honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to wait.
No, let's do the honorable mentions. 'Cause
Okay.
maybe let's just do those.
All right. So I'm just gonna list them off. All right. 1975 Topps George Brett. All right.
Yuck.
I know you hate that set,
Yeah.
but it's a really
It's
important
iconic.
card. Yeah.
I know, but yuck.
1980 Ricky Henderson. Topps Ricky Henderson.
Okay.
1987 Bo Jackson.
Okay.
The wood grain with
Yeah.
the future stars.
87 is hit or miss for a lot of people, but it
That
becomes
particular
iconic.
that particular card is definitely an iconic one.
Yeah.
The 1954 Hank Aaron. I love the 54 set.
Yeah.
It's a great design. The 1948 Leaf Jackie Robinson and the 1949 Bowman Jackie Robinson.
No, you don't have. You picked up the 48.
I have the 49 Brooks
49,
Robinson.
that's what it
no,
is.
49 the Duke Snyder.
That's right.
Two more. 2011 Topps Update Mike Trout is on my honorable mention.
Yeah.
And finally, the 1993 SP Derek Jeter.
So with that, I didn't catch 2018 update in there. Is there?
In fact, you did not.
Is there a single card, or is that going to get covered?
We're going to find out, aren't we?
I know. Sorry, I'm just. I'm not asking leading questions, but I'm trying to. Yeah, I just picked up the 18 Acuna today at the show.
In fact, you did. And the
So-
Soto.
And the Soto, yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah. And then a Yamamoto from 24 pristine. So
So I talked a whole bunch. You want to do your 5? You want to do like I don't know, you want to tell us why you have it on your list as well?
what happens if we have crossover?
Then it's your list and my list. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay.
I figure there's going to be some.
My top. I'm trying to put them in mind of what I. Because the 80s in my mind stick out so much to me. I don't know why, but we were talking.
I have 2 from the 80s.
Well, we were talking sets the other day, and about things coming through to the 35th anniversary, or not 35th anniversary. Gosh dang it! But saying that I like a lot of the mid 80s sets, even though those are not typically seen as I don't want to say desirable, but
They're printed to the moon,
yeah, but
and there's no parallels.
83, 84, and 85 Topps base are just, I think they're iconic in my eyes, but they're, again, like you said, what is it the Mattingly? Is it the...
84 would be Mattingly, 83 would be Gwynn, and 85 would be maybe the Mark McGuire.
So, okay, well then rolling into that, I'm going to have to go with the 85 Team USA McGuire.
I thought about it, and that was this close to making the honorable mentions list.
I think when I think back to that, whatever your take is on McGuire, whether you like him, you hate him, think he shouldn't be included in anybody's that card. I mean, it was Stars and Stripes before Stars and Stripes, really. I mean,
Sure.
so if you think about it, it gave birth to, I mean, not necessarily that card specifically, but that set, but that is the most iconic card out of there. And it is still, even with everything surrounding McGuire to this day, it is still valued very highly, which means that it's still sought after and still desirable. So that's why I feel it still makes my list.
Okay.
So I have to go with that 85 McGuire. It also doesn't hurt that I have one, which I still really like it. But my sister's here now.
So your number 2 or your second one? I don't want to say it's your number 2.
Right. For me, can't remember if it's a 58 or 59 Gibson.
You didn't write this? Oh, it's 59.
59 Gibson. I'm sorry. I look through all of that era every single time I go to a show because I really love the sets. And I feel like Gibson was for, you've got your Manels, your Mays in that early 50s. I know I didn't write it down, Dan. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But
I'm double checking myself.
Anyways, I feel that he just did so much in that era.
Yeah. 59 Gibson.
Yeah.
With the pink and the circle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that is an iconic set to me and it's an iconic look, and it really, to me, it's an iconic card. It's a card that I look for at every single show I go to.
I considered it. It's a good one.
Yeah. So that's also how I kind of built my list. Or what are the cards that I look for every single show I go to? Gosh, I want to use that one, but I'm pretty sure Dan has it.
No, go ahead. It's your list.
Man, that 55 Clemente is, it's pretty. I just love the old Pirates logo back then. I love everything about that.
I do not have a Clemente on my list.
Really?
Nope.
I also feel it's another one of those players of that era that maybe aren't the Manels. Clemente's definitely. I mean, they have a day named after him. They've got, he is iconic for a reason.
I do have a card from that set, though.
From that set, I think I know which one you're talking about. After that, I'm going to have to go to the 1990 Frank Thomas.
Okay. Thought about it, but when I go through my list, I think you'll see why I chose not, and I'll explain what my methodology was.
Okay. Like I said, I definitely feel me being not a younger collector, but younger in my journey of collection. These are cards that always, when I started researching older sets, going through my father-in-law's or Sam's dad's stuff, he didn't have anything that old, but like it got me interested in vintage. 90s isn't vintage, but still.
Those Gen Alphas might call it vintage now.
Yeah, but it pops up time and time and time and time again on like cards to have in your collection if you're trying to build out a collection of some of the top cards out there.
Sure.
It still pops up on there, and to this day, let me also verify the no name, not the
base.
Not the base.
Right.
Obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, but the base are a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Though they're less than a dime a dozen. They're a penny a dozen. Man, I tell you, I opened some more 1991 Donruss, 92 Donruss.
You did not.
Just a full factory set, going through, pulling out all the
Hall of Famers.
All the Hall of Famers and that, and just the rest of it's just sitting in a box now again because
what are you going to do with it?
It was brand new and opened it in 26, so, there's a thing. All right. I don't know if it's higher or lower, but
so you at 3? Is that?
I'm at 3. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm moving up the list in modernity.
Okay.
But, this right at the same time, but actually older, is the 89. I have to say the 89 Upper Deck Griffey.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah.
Iconic card. I mean, there's whole collection. There's collectors that are strictly that collector. So I feel that has to be on a list of iconic cards.
That one is on my list. I will. I'll go through why it's on my list when I get to it.
And then I'll just jump up to 90. Well, see, but I have some 92 as well. But they're it's not mine. It's iconic. The 93 Jeter.
The SP Jeter.
The SP Jeter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not a bad choice.
It's my list, but now we're getting into cards that I do have. getting into cards that I do have because I inherited them. They were given to me through, I would say through lineage, but that's not even true either. But yeah, it's one of those. I feel like for millennials, it's the card that we grew up with, searching for, rip and pack, searching for that anywhere from the 89s to the 95-ish era.
Sure.
But there would be my earliest 5. I know they weren't in exact order of date, but yeah.
It's a good start. I like it. Here are my first that I kind of wrote down. All right, not in any particular order, not by year, anything like that. First, the 1999 Upper Deck, A Piece of History, Babe Ruth 500 Home Run Club Relic.
Okay, yeah.
This was not the first relic set, but when it was announced that Upper Deck had purchased a Babe Ruth bat, and then they announced that they were going to chop it up and put little wood chips into cards, the card collecting world, the sports memorabilia world completely lost their mind. You're going to do what? You're going to destroy history? What are you doing?
But you're giving more than one collector the opportunity to have a piece of that history.
Right. And Babe Ruth is always going to be that guy.
Yeah.
He's always going to be that guy. That card changed how people started seeing cards. It changed the way people saw cards.
Yeah.
Because some kid could buy a pack of Upper Deck Series 1 at the local gas station and pull this.
And have a chance at history.
Right.
Have a chance at owning a piece of history that they would not have been able to afford that bat.
Right. So that's on my list. The second one on my list is the 89 Griffey, 89 Upper Deck Griffey. 89 Upper Deck was a sea change in how cards were produced.
Okay.
It shot up the bottom expectation of quality for cards that collectors expected to see. On top of that, it's Ken Griffey Jr.
Yep.
It's the number one card of the set.
Yes.
It's literally number one. It is that card. That's why it's on my list.
Okay.
It's the very first Upper Deck card. It's Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, that's why he's on my list here.
Yeah, that's fair. I just think overall, no matter what reason you give, it's still always an iconic card.
Right. So one of the things I said I was going to kind of give you my my rundown of what my criteria for this list.
Yeah.
One of the things that I discounted was specific variations. I wanted, if a card had a variation, I wanted all versions of the card to be iconic.
Okay.
To be desirable in some way, shape, or form. Right. So that's why the 89 Fleer Billy Ripken F-Face card makes my list, because even though everybody wants the full one,
yeah,
everybody still kind of wants all the other versions of it too.
The white, the
blackout, the saw cut. Yeah, there's so much that you could get. So those cards are still collectible. Those are, and that card defined collecting for like 2 years with the 89 Griffey. It defined collecting for like 2 years for a very long time, and has really shot up in collectability over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
That's number 3. Number 4, the 2024 Topps Chrome Update Rookie Debut Patch Auto, Paul Skeens.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that was going to be, I shouldn't say was going to be, but yeah, that's going to be on there. Like it redefined what ultra modern collecting is.
Yes.
We actually saw
there is a debut patch here.
So that's wild. That's the first one.
First one I've seen in person.
Yeah, first one I've seen in person. I mean, we've seen a lot of these iconic sets come through these shows. Like, I mean,
I might have seen one at last year's national. Now that I'm thinking about it,
I don't recall seeing one, but I wasn't with you the whole time.
Right.
So, yeah. Yeah.
And finally, to end this half of the list, I'm going to go with the 2018 Bowman Chrome Ohtani rookie autograph card. That is, there is no Topps Chrome autograph. No, there is. But the Bowman Chrome, for some reason, it's because it's the first one. It's his first rookie autograph card that was fully licensed.
In the U.S.
In the U.S. There wasn't a Bowman first.
There's 2017 KBOs.
Yeah. World Baseball Classic, but he's not in a major league uniform.
Yeah.
And those are all, by the way, I don't know if you know this, the 2017 World Baseball Classic cards, only available in mega boxes.
Okay.
So
I did not know that.
Yeah, those are only available in mega boxes. That autograph card is going to be his most important autograph in his career, in my opinion. I think it'll be more important than the gold logo man MVP cards that they're going to put out from now on. I think that rookie card is going to be more important.
Well, it's that argument. Are rookie cards always going to be more collectible and more iconic than one of their cards further down the line? And that's another.
Sure,
that's an argument for another day.
Yep. So that's my first 5. I think Mitch and I are going to take a little bit of a break.
Yeah, I think there's at least one person that I know of that is here that we could bring on.
Sure.
Talk to. But
so
we're thinking we might, if we can't fit him in here without it chopping the episode up, probably give you guys a little extra later in the week, or
we'll try to do a bonus episode of some kind. Yeah. All right, we'll be back. Thanks.
And we're back.
We are back.
We just had a lovely chat with a gentleman about Japanese shoheis.
Yeah,
that was fun.
When we released the bonus episode, pay close attention to Jake.
Yeah,
that is a good conversation
and a good ad on Instagram. We'll let him plug it on there. But yeah, back to our next
list.
5.
So I did my last 5. So my 5. So last. So your turn. What's your 5?
I'm gonna, like I was saying, I was kind of doing them in order. I'm gonna of year. I do have one. Well, see, but I like the set. I don't know if I can pick one card out of it because
it's not about liking something. It's about what do you think is the most iconic.
I know,
pitch.
But I also feel that I've got a good taste in the card market.
You're also the most humble person you know, right?
I am. But I do find them iconic. The 51 Bowman mantle.
I love the choice. No,
yeah. You loathe the choice?
No, I love it. Absolutely love that choice. It's a great choice.
Okay.
Not on my list, and honestly, completely forgot about. A little disappointed in myself because that is, in fact, the rookie, in my opinion.
Yeah. That card, oh my gosh. Of those old school cards, I think it looks better than the 52s, than the 54s. Maybe not. There's so much more character to it, and I still think it is iconic in the industry.
It is an excellent choice.
Next one, more modern, but 01 Ichiro.
That was briefly considered on my end.
01 Ichiro.
Thought about that, and okay. Here's my question: is it Topps or Upper Deck that you're talking about?
The Topps, the 2001 Topps. That they really went not weird, but for that they really tried to jump into modernity with that set. So it feels like a huge change from previous years.
Green border, foil accents. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels more what would be in the modern era of cards with those foil accents, with everything of that nature. they just brick so darn easy. So good luck ripping one.
Yeah. Good luck finding one in a pack.
Yeah.
Personally, I would prefer the upper deck, but the tops is not that far behind.
Yeah. It's been one that I finally, I don't remember when that was, 4 months ago or so that I finally got one.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I thought about it, and there's because you got the Ichiro in that set. You also got the Pujols rookie in that set, and then you've got the dual Ichiro Pujols card in 2001 tops,
which just feels awkward in my eyes, but it's like, yeah.
No, it makes total sense to me. Those were the two big rookies for that year, and so to put them on the same.
But they couldn't be any different players.
No, they chose those two on purpose because they thought those. It was a good guess, but I think it was a well-educated one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. I just feel that in the grand scheme of them playing, they're two completely opposite players.
Oh yeah. It's not about style.
Yeah.
It was just how important they were at the time.
Yeah.
For rookies.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
It's iconic, but I don't know if it's. All right, no, I'll skip that one. I think I'm gonna have to go with the 2018 Shohei, the 2018 update Shohei batting.
Okay.
Yes, he was known for his pitching. He still is known for his pitching. He still is an electric pitcher.
All of his awards are because of his offense, though.
Yeah, his batting. That I think. I mean, he'll go down in history as both, but I think he'll go down as a hitter predominantly.
I think there's a chance he might win a Cy Young at some point, and if that ever happens, there will be no doubt.
He's got to pitch more regularly, though. They're so scared to lose him otherwise.
I get it. I think he's gonna pitch a full season this year. I feel it in my bones.
I'm going to add it. The one I was going to skip, the 06 Gordon.
Okay.
The cutout.
In all versions of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one I was going to skip, but like it started. We talked about the F-Ace card, and
such an interesting period in the world of baseball cards.
Yeah. That it's just wild that like it really kind of forced in I don't want to say tighter controls, but for quality control purposes really made companies actually start paying attention to what the heck they were doing. But it is also one that like you don't see anywhere, but when you see it at a show, somebody that knows what it is going to jump on it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very possible that it will sit there. So that's why I was debating whether or not to include it. Like, why are you going to pay for a cutout card? That's just unique and weird. But like, well, I'm not going to pay that price for it.
It's Alex Gordon. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's Alex Gordon. Ugh. But I hesitate to put it on there because it's the if you know sort of card. But it's such a place in cards.
Oh, yeah.
And it, gosh, dang, it is.
I'm going to get the Heritage version at some point, I swear.
And then I think that brings me to 5 here, and that's going to have to be the update debut patch, Skeens in 24.
Skeens, all right.
Like it broke the internet for so long.
Mm-hmm.
It broke collecting for so long. It drove that product for so long. That one card drove the sales of a product.
And it's literally one card.
And it's one card. It felt like the great Easter egg hunt of cards.
Yes.
And with that, it is going to go down.
And ever since it's been pulled, it's gone up in value.
Yes.
Like, think about that.
And that card is going to go down as the chase card. Like, when people talk about, like, the definition of a chase card, that was the chase card.
I agree.
So, yeah.
It's a good list. It's a good list.
Yeah, I think there's others that, like I said, I probably could have went different ways, but I really like that. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
So I'll do my 5. My first one for this batch, the 1997 Upper Deck game jersey, Ken Griffey Jr. 1997 was the first year of the
jersey relic,
the relic card, and they only put out 3. It was Griffey, it was Gwynn, and it was a third player that is notable but not on that kind of...
The Hall of Very Good?
Yeah.
Or the Hall of Sort of Good?
Yeah, basically. They could have picked someone else, and it would have been all right. There's a couple names I could think of that they didn't choose. But anyway, but Griffey is the name. So that makes his second appearance on this. And so, yes, relic cards... The first relic card, the biggest name of the 90s on a relic card, definitely has to make the list.
Yeah. Would you say... Yeah. Never mind.
Okay. My next is the 1956 Topps Jackie Robinson. It is his last card of his playing days time. The horizontal card features a profile shot and an action shot. It is his prettiest card from his playing days, in my opinion. The 49 Bowman and the 48 Leaf are just terrible looking cards, but the 56, absolutely gorgeous. It's a great card. My next card on that list is the 1953 Satchel Paige. That was when they were, that was still when they're painting portraits. They're not photographs.
Yeah.
That wry smile that he has on his lips, looking off into the distance, with that St. Louis Browns logo. Man, it is such a pretty card. Such a pretty card.
Do you think that smile was added, or do you think it was?
I don't even want to venture to guess.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good question, but I don't
I mean,
want to. Yeah.
That Mona Lisa smile.
Two more. My next one. Now, I said earlier the 87 Bo Jackson was on my honorable mentions list. I do have a Bo Jackson card. 1990 score. With the bad over-the-shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Now, I had to do some research to find out if this came out of a baseball set or a football set.
Yes.
It came out in 1990 baseball. So it is a baseball card. Even though there's no team name associated with the card at all. You look on it anywhere. It doesn't say Royals or Raiders. It doesn't say anything like that.
It's just, it is a Bo Jackson card.
Yes, Bo knows. That's all it says on the back. Bo knows. That card, I don't think I really need to explain. That is another one of those early 90s, late 80s chase cards that's on the list. And finally, the 1994 Upper Deck Griffey Mantle Dual Autograph.
Oh, I completely forgot about that one.
Not the first pack-pulled autographs, because Upper Deck had many of those over 3 years, in the 3 years prior to that. And there probably were some even before 1990 or 91, whenever Upper Deck started doing that. But it is two of the most iconic players on the planet.
Asking your question back to you then, specifically the duel, or
all three are sought after.
But specifically,
if money was no object, I think everyone knows what they would go for.
Right.
But if you were to say, hey, here's a Mickey Mantle autograph. It doesn't have the Griffey on it. Is that all right? Yeah, it's fine. I'll take it.
There. Yeah. No, I get
and it
that.
gives you a chance to go for all three.
For the price of
multiple houses, yes.
Yeah. For the for the price of a mortgage.
Right.
But all right.
So we are going to work on how to make this a list that you, the listener, can help us put together.
believe they do it. I believe there's an option for a 1 to 10 slider on Instagram to vote that way.
Yeah, I'll try to see if there's a ranked option way of doing that.
Yeah.
And then, so...
I was thinking weighting, averaging the scores, not weighted, but...
we could do average, or we could do, like, whatever card has the lowest score would be number 1. Lowest score after that would be number 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, there should be ways of doing it.
Yeah.
But, so we'll put all 19 cards, because I think we only had one overlap.
The skeins, yeah.
On the list, and we'll have you do a ranked, maybe some kind of ranked choice or somehow some other way to get top 10 that you guys will vote on.
Yeah, I think it's. Do we have to also include the 3 that we excluded from our list?
I think that we'll just say, hey, these are the top 3.
These are the top 3. Let's vote on the rest.
Yeah.
And we fill out 4 through 10, or do we fill out?
We'll do.
Those
I
are
think
iconic,
1 through 10,
and then 1 through 10.
Yeah,
okay.
I think we'll do 1 through 10. Yeah, so basically we're doing A tier, and then we're skipping S tier.
S tier because those were S. Fair. Okay, that's kind of what I was getting at. So, cool. All right.
Well, I would like to do some more looking around the show. What do you think?
I think more looking around the show, talking to folks.
See if we can get.
Do you want to jump on and talk baseball cards, or
no?
No.
All right.
That's all good. All right.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening. Let me make sure that I'm on the right sounder since we've changed stuff so many times around. I almost hit the round ball rock. All right. So I'm the brewer.
I'm the baker.
And have a good one.
That was the Brewer and the Baker, a baseball card podcast. Thanks for listening, and be excellent to each other.